the Lord wholeheartedly. Let me tell you this. As in your promise, the same people that heard God tell them, the same people that saw the blessing, everybody ain't going to go. And sometimes your best friend ain't going to go. But what Caleb did, he had to make a decision that I'm going alone. The higher you get up and rank in the realm of the Spirit, the more God trusts with you, the less people you're going to have to lean on. There are times when you ain't going to be the pat. No, Paul said, I encourage myself in the Lord. That means he pat his own self on the back. He said, go ahead on, self. Self said, okay. Self went on by itself. And people say, well, I just feel alone. There are times I wanted to go back into some captivities just so I could have some friends. And one time I did. We thought that maybe after they added the praise and worship to their ministry that they had changed. Biggest mistake I ever made. We came out of captivity. So I figured they were singing the same songs and dancing the way we were dancing. And everything. I got back in there, I ran into so much stuff. In other words, I was running like somebody with their hair on fire. Because I didn't want to be alone. And sometimes when you make a decision to move, people who are bound up will start withdrawing their association with you. How many of y'all have had that happen? Or when I missed shouting and running around and beating my head up on the chair, I wanted to go back just to see if it was, you make a decision, you got to move on. And there's something that attaches to you that sometimes makes you look back. But the Word of God said when a man put his hand to the what? Wow. The first thing we got to do, let me tell you this. There were 7 giants. 6 types of ice. Not 6 ice. There were 6 types of groups of people. They were like roaches all over the land of promise. Sometimes your promise got roaches on it. Sometimes it got cuckabugs on it. Bed bugs. And you're going to have to, the Bible talks about the blessing that they had to shoot the flies off the meat, off the carcass. Sometimes you're going to have to shoot stuff off. You can't walk and say, I don't want that, but your promise is up under all them bugs. It's a fear factor. $50,000 on the end of that dime. So when you go in the land, isn't it amazing that God will give you a land? He said, now, they are mighty than you, but I'm sending them in there because I have already prepared for you to do that. Now, how is God going to do it? Now, first of all, he's telling us to go into a land and they're stronger than we are and mightier than we are. What is he telling us? It's not going to be by your might. In Numbers, look at this. Deuteronomy 4:38. The Lord will drive out before you nations greater and stronger than you, and bring you into their land and give it to you. 900 years, you got roaches all over the place and big giants that intimidate you when you come through the gate. They got a system, a Babylonian system set up. When you look at the tribe of Benjamin, and you look at the tribe of Simeon, you look at the tribe of Gad, you look at the tribe of Dan, you look at the tribe of Naphtali, you look at the tribe of Issachar, you look at the tribe of whoever else, tribe of Reuben, Judah, any of them tribes. Their tribes had enemies. I would look at the tribe of Benjamin and they were Jebusites. And even to this day, that was one tribe they were never able to wipe out. Except when Ephraim came in. He was the only one that was successful to drive that tribe out. Do you know to the degree that God has processed you through what you think you couldn't do is the degree that you're able to overcome what's in your land? It ain't nothing for God to bless you. It ain't nothing for God. He didn't already bless you. It's in the land. Where's your blessing? Right where you're struggling. Where's your miracle? Right where the enemy is sitting right there on your foot. He been stepped on your foot all around with their roaches all over your place. It's rat-infested territory. God said, go on in. It's flowing with milk and honey. Go and possess it. He said, I'm going to send you to land. Deuteronomy 71 says, when the Lord your God bring you into your land, you are entering to possess and drive out before you many nations. Not people, nations. Now, first of all, my question would be, in my intelligence, would be, why would you even leave them there? God, how in the world are you going to tell me to drive out the enemy, and then you're going to turn around